What are you? Well, are you just gonna keep doing this every time? Okay, well, fine. If that's okay. We're off to a great start. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another wonderful stream. I hope you're having a lovely evening. I'm your wonderful host, the devilishly handsome space mystery on the stars, Oob Goob. Chop Chop Streamer. It's been 10 minutes. Start cracking over those cards. Did you just tell me? Did you just fucking order me to start going through my cardboard crack? This is my stream, motherfucker. This is my stream. How dare you? Anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely evening. Sorry, my cat keeps getting in the way. He keeps crawling. You're gonna knock the camera. Stop. Okay. He's gonna. We're good. We're good. I'm just pre-planning for him to knock over the webcam, to knock over the hand cam, and then I have to irrevocably delete the VOD of this stream. I'm just waiting for it because it's gonna happen. He's gonna run. My cat is gonna run through, and he's going to knock it over, and then I'm gonna get doxxed, and then my beautiful, pretty face will be all over the internet. And you know, sometimes, okay, maybe he can run. Hey, you want to run? Don't touch those. Those are for later. Those are for later. We have a plans for those. Hello, everybody. We're going to be opening VCard tonight. We're going to be doing an VCard unboxing stream. I'm currently showing it off as if you can see it, even though you can't. But we are going to be opening set 2 of the VCard TCG card game. I don't know how this game plays, and I didn't look up the rules, and I probably should have. Yeah, but anyway, there's supposed to be a lot of cards in here, a lot of cool ones, a lot of VTubers. We love VTubers, right, guys? Yeah, we love this VTuber, right? My whole setup is throwing me off because I've had to like shove shit around. Like, so my keyboard usually is front and center in front of me, but I've had to. What do you mean? What do you mean? Mods, time him out for 50,000 seconds. 50,000 seconds. Twist his balls and time him out for 50,000 seconds, please. Thank you. Yeah, my setup is all, my shit's all fucked, man. I got my keyboard all the way to my left, not in front of me. So I type at the speed of like someone with severe arthritis. No shame if you have severe arthritis. No shame. But you probably have the typing speed of a toddler, and I don't wish to have that currently. Currently, I do not have arthritis. I don't want that. No shame if you do. But your typing speed probably is lacking in some areas, and that's unfortunate. Sometimes you just have to look at life and realize that sometimes you're inadequate in certain areas. Anyway, the other thing is that my face tracking is like all the way to my right. So if it looks like my face is like going one way too far or whatever, it's because of that. I did get the hand cam kind of better this time. So this should be way better in regards to how you see the cards. I think. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of time to prep, unfortunately. Sorry. So if we're scuffed, we're fucking scuffed, you know? But carpe diem, seize the day, live life on the edge. YOLO, that's the thing still. Show me them digits, dog. Well, you actually will be able to see my hands, and I currently have distinguishable features that could identify me. Because I don't have gloves. I don't have like actual like black gloves or anything, except like winter gloves. I'm not gonna wear winter gloves to like open cards, so you will probably see some distinguishing features. Hopefully you won't be able to discern them enough to identify me. Not that I think anybody actually will, because I don't know. I don't feel like my hands are pretty enough to like be distinguishable. I've hurt myself a lot lately. Well, I have battle wounds. I'll show them later. Gonna steal my fingerprints? That's not how that works, but you are welcome to try as best you can. But that's not how that works. It would be interesting if you could, well, I guess we're kind of approaching that age where like we're approaching like that era where like you could steal fingerprints through a database and probably replicate them. Like we're slowly getting closer to the Ghost in the Shell era. I mean, we've already got Neuralink. Neuralink's basically a thing, though they only tested on like one guy and he plays Civ 6, which I think is incredible. He just fucking uses it to play like Civ 6 all day or whatever, because that was like his one thing he wanted to do before I think he died or whatever. He was like, I just want to play Civilization 6 one more time. Like, good luck, buddy. You're gonna finish one more game in your life. You're not finishing anymore. No, I do feel bad for the guy, but also like, you look, unless the neurochip is government mandated, I'm not putting it in my head. I'm not trusting it, because then they're gonna fucking feed me Fortnite ads. They're gonna put Fortnite ads directly in my brain. I'm not doing that, man. I already fucking hate YouTube ads. Now I gotta fucking look at it, and then I gotta do it for like a phone call probably. It'll be like, oh, hello, hey, how's it going? Oh, ad, 30 seconds, sorry, give me like 2 minutes. Give me 30 seconds, let me get through this ad. Ooh, that's a nice Manscaped razor. Wait, I don't actually give a fuck. You know Manscaped, because Manscaped and Squarespace. Is Squarespace still a thing? Squarespace used to be fucking everywhere for ads. I remember Squarespace all the time. Manscaped kind of has fallen off, I think. Squarespace might still be around, but those will get blasted into your brain. They're basically just gonna like subconsciously, not subnautically, there's not fucking water around. I mean, I guess the fucking goo in my head. Squarespace is no longer, you don't see it anymore. Also, hi Kenji, welcome in. Squarespace dead? No. Oh, they took away Squarespace, man. It's gone. Well, welcome in, Kenji. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I saw your computer was working again. I saw that. It's good news. Also, we're doing VCard unboxing. Hopefully, I get all the signed cards. So, not like dead, but it's only the most common ads I find. Yeah, but that just means they're dead. They're dead in a ditch somewhere. That's just what that means. So, yeah, I'm hoping we get like literally the coolest card ever. I don't even know what the rarest card is, but I'm hoping we get something. I think it'd be really fun. But don't worry, I have some measures in place if you guys aren't having a ton of fun while opening these, because let's be honest, everybody loves their share of cracked cardboard, but if no one is getting a share of it, then it's not as fun. Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. If I'm watching someone else opening cracked cardboard, then it's not as fun because I want to share in the crack. But that's okay. Look, you guys should just be happy that I'm here having fun, that I'm here finding exactly what I need. That's what you guys should be happy about. So I've decided to institute. I think we're going to switch up some of the rules here. I think every day mandatory, you guys should worship me. I think that's a good one to throw out there because I've realized that my power has been waning somewhat. Can you share a Creepymon X antibody? No, I don't have one of those. I haven't honestly bought a Digimon box in a while. I haven't even really gotten into Digimon as much lately, which is unfortunate. I don't know. I haven't found a deck I really like. I've been seeing a lot of the new sets coming out and stuff, but I haven't found anything I like as much. So also I've known to fucking play it with, so that's been fun. My local card shop is popular enough. Maybe someone here can tell me, is Lorcana really that fun? Is Lorcana really that insanely fun? Because it's everywhere where I live. Lorcana is everywhere. I see people play it all the time. They're selling it everywhere. I cannot get away from it. I respect it in physical packs. I really don't like holding on to bulk, but I love the smell of fresh cardboard. See, I don't like holding on to bulk either, but then I'm a Magic the Gathering person. So what happens is they'll print a card at some point that makes some obscure card from 1995 300 times better than what it actually should be for like one format, which is the one format I play, which is Commander. So it becomes really, really annoying because then I have to keep that bulk and then it turns out, oh wait, it's actually a good thing, but also I wanted to throw it out. So, but yeah, I cannot get away from Lorcana. I see it everywhere. I have tried to dabble into a few new TCGs, though none of my close friends want to join me in the endeavors, which has been unfortunate because like they're throwing their money away at like fucking like food in their fridge and like Netflix and like apparently the essentials. Guys, you can have a house made out of cardboard. You can have a card made out of cards, or a house made out of cards. That's a thing. So we should all be pulling our money together. So you're a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player, and not in the traditional sense, because I always loved the it's why I fell in love with Commander and Magic. I really always loved this singleton format of Yu-Gi-Oh, of like watching like the original, and then Yugi's going through and he's summoning like all the gadgets, but he's not having copies. That I always loved. And so as I kind of like got older, I would try to kind of play Yu-Gi-Oh with other people I knew, and I would kind of try to play into that, but no one I knew really did that. They like started to actually play like in the sense of more competitive. They're actually, you know, building decks that have multiple copies of things, and they're just running like the same kind of general themes. No, I love the singleton. I love like relying on the heart of the cards. Like, did I get what I needed here to win the duel? Because that's what my GOAT Yugi does, and Jaden. Though Jaden has the added aspect of depression, which I don't have, last I checked. So that he's got that going for himself all on his own, and I can't speak to that. So, but anyway, yeah, I don't know, like Yu-Gi-Oh. I like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh's too fast for me. Yu-Gi-Oh gets a little too fast. I will say I will never not love Heroes. Heroes will always be my favorite, because I think the designs of Heroes, which is okay, and Heroes is really funny because Heroes is more themed around Tokusatsu and like Kamen Rider and stuff, and yet I never like really got into that. I did like Sentai and Power Rangers when I was growing up, and I've only kind of recently gotten into like Kamen Rider. So if you're gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh in casual sense, yeah, I think it honestly is, because like no one's really playing the way I'm wanting to play, which is totally understandable. Like I don't expect anybody to. It just kind of sucks that I love that singleton format. And it is, yeah, it is no longer. Basically, every deck is just OTK, from what I understand. Like, you should go second, and you should just get OTK'd. And I did have a small rivalry with a close friend in college, because he would play Dinos, and he had Ultimate Tyrannosaurus, whatever it's called, which is, it takes all of your monsters and it flips them face down and then gets to attack each one of them individually. For each one it destroys, you lose 1,000 life points, and then it gets to attack you directly. So if you're not smart, your board is probably gonna fucking kill you. And that was my like litmus test for if I had a deck and it was good enough, was if I could beat Ultimate Tyranno before it killed me. Because when I was getting back into it, I got back in around the beginning of the Lynx era, but I never really liked the Lynx as much. So I tried to build a Zark deck, and then that was okay. It was, again, it's singleton, so it didn't like do very good, but it was still fun because Zark is like a really just cool boss monster. But that did awful against his Ultimate Tyranno. So then I said, okay, well, I'm going all in. So I decided to build a flip deck using Subterror, I think it was the type, the archetype, and that actually ended up being the one deck that I could use against him, because since he's flipping them face up, they all get effects. They all work against him. And it was like just enough. I think I got like one win with the deck, and I went, I'm good. I got my one win and fucking like did not play him ever again. And he was always like, you wanna play? You wanna play? I'm like, no. I tried Heroes. It didn't work. It didn't work. So, which is really funny, because like Heroes for the longest time, from what I understand, was considered a really dog shit archetype. They were not considered good in the slightest. And then within the last like 5 to 7 years, they printed really good support for it, which has made me just love it more. But GX was always more of my preferred era. I always really enjoyed GX. I also liked the original series. 5Ds also just had like style, but I'd say like GX was probably my favorite. I kind of dropped off around the time I think it was Zexal came out. It was Zexal, and then it was Zexal, then Arc 5, and then Vrains, and then they've done like 2 other series. So, and Vrains was when I kind of got back into it. Heroes are cool. They can just combo forever. Yeah, there are some really cool. I always wanted to make also like a Dark Hero deck, but Dark Heroes got pretty expensive. And for some reason, my brain just didn't understand the concept of proxying, because my brain kept saying, oh, well, it's not official if you just have like a printed version of the card, except 1, no one actually gives a fuck that I play with. 2, big TCG can shove it, because I'm not going to give them all this money for cards that they're just refusing to reprint. And I aim this more at like MTG, because like Wizards of the Coast are just really, really bad about doing certain reprints for certain cards and just letting the market dictate so much of card prices. So also, I can't really afford to have all these decks the way they are. I got other hobbies I'm buying into. So proxying has definitely become something I've been more leaning on and way more into. It's just part of, like, for me, my brain being really weird about how proxies work. Like, I don't judge anybody who brings, like, if I play against a proxy deck, I don't judge. I only ever get kind of like annoyed if it's such a huge difference in power level. And again, more for MTG. Other card games, I don't think this is ever really an issue, but Commander can be kind of a problem with MTG, because the inflated power level with some cards is so absurd at times, and the difference can be so substantial, it can be basically unfair. It's basically some guy drawing like 6 cards a turn and shutting down your entire game plan, versus you who built his deck for $100 and is trying his best just to get the one card he needs to kind of start doing something. But then fucking Timmy over there decided to throw every card that's worth like $100 into his deck. And I know some people were like that. And at that point, it is just on the person to be able to pilot. Yeah, when someone accidentally proxies 2,000 worth of lands, I'm mainly an MTG guy. Yeah, so like, again, I was Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time, but like very casual. And then I had some buddies that I got into MTG with, and then I dropped off for a little bit. And then around 2023, I got back into it. They started printing. So I found that they started printing like 40K precons, because MTG is now just the Fortnite of TCGs, which is weird because I think Universalis was like doing it first, and yet MTG is almost like even more into that, because Union Cross, I think is what that one's called. There's one that does crossovers with all the different types of manga and anime, and that one I know is supposed to be decently fun, but I've never tried it. But MTG now does like everything. They do, I mean, they haven't done Fortnite yet, but at some point they're gonna probably do Fortnite. But they started with like their secret layers, which were just reprints of cards with like other franchise art on it. So it'd be like, oh, here's this elf from like a set in 2003, but guess what? It's got Michonne from The Walking Dead on it, and you're like, oh, okay, that's okay. And then they went, hey, you guys know Fallout? You love that? We have mechanically unique cards in a set around Fallout. And it's like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I think if you have reskinned versions of cards, that's fine. I don't think that's really a big deal, because that's just like subjectively an artistic choice, and that's just a personal taste. I think when you start actually making, sorry, my cat's run very loud for a second. I think when you start replacing the universe that you built up with non-canonized universes, it really takes away from the cool lore and themes and art that you've done for so long. Because if you're not an MTG player, to give you perspective, it's like if Yu-Gi-Oh said, okay, we're gonna have a set dedicated to like Sonic, and like that sounds cool until you realize that Sonic has no synergy or support with other archetypes, and now there's it's a whole set. So like, it's not even just like 10 archetypes in a Yu-Gi-Oh set, it's just Sonic. And you're just like, okay, well, I mean, I guess this works. And also, what if Sonic was like maybe the most broken deck at the time? Or it could also be the worst. You just never know. So I'm not a big fan of their Universes Beyond, especially when they have a majority of the sets next year being Universes Beyond. What color do I play? So for Commander, I used to have a lot more decks. I was trying to make one of every color combo, and then I decided to cut down because I don't have the space. And also it got to the point where I was like, what deck do I want to play? Oh wait, I actually can't decide because I have 20 some decks. Because I have just enough bulk that I can make my decks, but they don't usually play very good. They're okay. They synergize to a good enough extent that they're playable, but not enough of an extent to win. And I was like, I want to win more. So I decided to dismantle a lot of decks. So I have like 12 decks now. I'd say my most played colors are probably green and white. That color combo specifically, I think I have one deck currently, but a lot of my decks probably have green or white in them, or even a little bit of blue, though I'm not the smartest player. So blue is kind of just there just to be there. I would not say I am a blue player, because blue is all about like dictating what happens. I will say though, I did make a Garland, also me ranting about how I hate Universes Beyond when I have like 3 Universes Beyond decks. It's that one meme of the guy with it's like thinking cap and he's pointing, he's like, this shit's the dumbest thing ever, and then it's like literally the coolest thing ever. I have a Garland deck, which is it's Garland from Final Fantasy 1, and that's one of my funnest decks, where it is I take a creature as long as a player has a certain mechanic on them, and then if that mechanic switches to a different player, I take the other player's creature and give the old one back. So green was your first deck, but I think I like black a lot. Black, I like, honestly, I really like black and green. I would say, I think my first deck when I got kind of back into the game was black and red. I made a very heavy extra combat aggro deck, and I realized quickly you should not do that unless you don't care to be focused, because if you make a deck that is I kill you in turn 3, people will kill you by turn 2. I found out very quickly people will kill you super fast if you decide you want to kill them. So that deck went away, but I've realized as I've looked at some of my decks, I have like a couple theft decks. Like green and black, I have a theft deck that is kind of centralized around stealing a creature and then like using it for my benefit. And that deck is really funny because people I play with hate playing against that deck, and I think it's less oppressive than my Garland deck. People for some reason love the Garland deck. They love me like swapping creatures around. They hate my black and green Vraska deck. So I've never played Commander. What deck does the format favor so far? I think red and blue is usually pretty good. So they do have 2 types of formats for Commander. They have normal, just regular Commander, and then they have CDH, which is just basically I'm trying to think of like it's competitive Commander. CDH is competitive. I couldn't think of the word. It's competitive Commander. So it's usually like play things really fast, win by like turn 5. And again, your deck is made of 100 cards, all singleton except the lands. The mana base can be duplicates for basic lands. It cannot be duplicates for non-basic lands. Actually, I'm pretty sure for non-basics it can't be duplicates, but maybe you could, but nobody does that. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it can't be duplicates, because now that I think about it, people would just make duplicates. But color-wise, it really is less of an issue in Commander. Color does not play as big of a factor. I'd say white is I would say red is the weakest color in Commander, because red is about being fast and Commander is about being slow. You have double the life of your standard format. You usually are talking things out more. You're preventing people from attacking you more often. It's a politics game. So it's, hey, John, maybe don't attack me. You should instead attack Ryan, because Ryan has 39 health and a really big creature, and I've only got 32, and my little 1/1 can't do anything. Like, that's Commander. It's politicking your way to winning, and you could do it sometimes, or you could be like me with my first deck where I tried to just murder people immediately and then went, oh, that doesn't work, because then you get focused. And that may just depend group to group, but my group was very much like, we will kill you first if you try to kill us, and I live. That's understandable. That's understandable. So blue is also pretty strong. Yeah, blue is pretty strong for the interaction. Because blue is all about like preventing players from doing certain things, and also has a lot of like free spells that they can work with when it comes to preventing things. Politics are funny to me. It's a diplomacy game. It is. Commander's very fun because of its diplomacy. I do have a few people in my group that they get a little too into the politics, in my opinion, and so the games last like 3 hours when really they shouldn't. But also, we do play with a slightly bigger group than the standard size. Commander is standard to be 4 people. whereas my group usually plays like 5 to 6, so it can take a little bit longer. Blue stats like would be really strong because of negates. Oh yeah, 100%. A lot of the negates are even free, and blue is very much about controlling the battlefield, and you have multiple ways you can do that. You can play blue control through using also artifacts. You can play it through black and white, which is usually either by killing things, removing them from the game, or just kind of like doubling a lot of the things you do. Blue has, I think, of a wide variety of mechanics and archetypes that you can do in Commander, which does make it really fun. I have somebody who plays an Elementor deck, who Elementor is from Baldur's Gate 3, and it's Scrying. And Scrying is, you look at the top card, you can keep it there if you like it, or you can move it to the bottom if you don't. And that deck works really, really well. He's synergized it very good. He's got really good cards for it. It's an archetype that is not heavily played, especially in Commander, but it works for the deck because of how his commander works. Because you have your one card, commanders, you have your one card that is separate from your actual deck. You can replay it at any point in the game if you have the mana, but if you want to replay it after it, you know, dies or is completely gone from the game, you have to pay 2 extra mana. So your commander will always get more expensive. So the goal is usually like try to get as much value out of your commander before it leaves. In my personal opinion, unless you like being the archenemy and being the focus, I never would recommend playing something that's like so overpowered, because usually people will just gang up on you. They will know like, hey, this thing is something we need to just kill. I like playing commanders that have either fundamentally unique mechanics or kind of fly under the radar. I'm trying to think of like, I have one that I really enjoy that's like a robot that he puts counters on himself to get bigger, and then he removes those counters to make robots. And it is a kind of slow, kind of not super powerful guy because he's not swinging. Also with Commander, the rule is if your commander deals 21 combined damage, either in a single attack or over the whole game to a player, that player will lose the game. So it incentivizes people to swing at each other more. Also, it stops life gain decks from being the best decks in the format, because if you play a life gain deck and that was not a rule, you would just get to, you know, 1,000,000 life and nobody could kill you. And there are a few decks that play around life gain so heavily that is possible. Magic is a very combo heavy game. Commander slows it down, so it's a little bit more enjoyable, and you get to take your time and enjoy kind of being around people. There is also a commander that is, once it comes onto the battlefield, it only lets people attack in one direction. And if he comes back, you can change the direction. That is true. Pramicon is a card that does that. And you can, through shenanigans, lock people out of attacking each other. Because at one point, I wanted to build that. And then I went, this sounds really unfun and really stupid, so I'm not going to do that. Sometimes I have to ask myself, is the game going to end in a decent amount of time if I build something like that? And the answer is usually no. Usually no one else will be having fun but myself. I love having my own fun, but I also like when everybody else at the table is having fun. I don't like usually playing decks where I'm the only one benefiting or winning or having fun. I like winning. Sorry, let me rephrase. I like winning, but I like when everybody else is having a good time. So I think Garland is like one of those decks where if I play my cards right, I can be the one that's winning most of the time. At the same time, I can incentivize everybody else at the table to kind of like interact with each other and do things, and that's what I love about it. It kind of forces everybody to play the game to a certain extent. And you can have a deck that just doesn't interact with the game at all in certain ways. That's totally acceptable, and that's just how Commander is. Commander is a very fun and unique thing. It's a very fun and unique format. It is basically the like best-selling format they currently have, because they have the problem of MTG does rotate cards out. They have decided to basically not rotate them out for a really, really long time now compared to what they did in the past. I think cards don't rotate out except for like 6 years or so, or like 4 years of being in rotation. Are there any stun decks that are obnoxious and everyone hates? That is a great question, and I will tell you right now, I did build a stun deck for a bit because there is one. It's not as good as you would think. They did print some support through a kind of horror theme set that they have. There is a commander called Hilda of the Icy Crown, and she has the effect of you can put stun counters on things, and stun counters are if a creature would become untapped, you have to remove the stun counter and it does not become untapped. So tapping is the action you do when you want to attack with a creature to signify, hey, this thing is attacking. If it is tapped, it cannot block. So you usually try to strategize by having certain creatures attack, certain creatures block. If they have a keyword called Vigilance, they do not tap when they are attacking, so they can block the next turn. That's what really makes it really cool. She makes it so that they have to stay tapped. It is a really slow deck, unfortunately. I think if I had really tried to plan it out better, I could have made it work a lot better. I could have made it synergize more. I had a few cards I got. It was a relatively cheap deck to build because she's not super popular. She's just kind of slow. That's kind of the thing. And she's one of those cards, again, where if people know how she works and she's annoying them enough, everybody will just immediately kill her with whatever removal they have. Rule of thumb, I think for most card games, you wait till the strongest card is out on the field and then you try to get rid of it if you can. Magic is the same way. You try to keep a decent amount of removal in your hand. So if someone plays something that is scary or is going to really flip the game and it's bothering you, you get rid of it. So if she starts bothering one person enough, she'll be gone. They will make sure. It's just how it is. And that's just one of the fun aspects of Commander. You can build a deck that people will just absolutely not enjoy, and not because it's good, but because it plays around a mechanic that is really annoying. That is what I like. They have a lot of mechanics in the game. MTG has the double-edged sword of having such a wide variety of mechanics and cards to work with for Commander that you can build almost anything you can think of. At the same time, because there's so much variety, it's overwhelming when you're trying to get into the game because you don't know what things mean. And they've been better about onboarding new players. I think precons are really, really good at explaining how Commander works and how the game is. And precons are pre-constructed decks like other TCGs do, but they have the 100 cards for Commander. They don't really do standard pre-constructed decks. I think they did for the Spider-Man set, but they didn't do a Commander one for that. But that's what's really nice because you can like go pick it up, you can go buy it. You and three other people can go buy the precons. You can go home, sit down, put your deck there. You can just shuffle it and then you're ready to play. And there will be rule cards in there. You have like, I think you get like paper play mats you can do, stuff like that. So they've been better about it. However, Wizards of the Coast, being Wizards of the Coast, have also cut back on certain things. I think with this newest set, they announced that there will not be any. They used to do box toppers for Commander precons, so you would get like a 2-card pack in Commander precons that could give you like better chances at alt arts and other rare cards, and they got rid of it with this new set, which is really dumb. They for some reason have decided to go ahead with shrinkflation, and I don't know why. I would love to pick their brains and understand why they just refuse to indulge in what players really want, which is just a better availability on certain cards and cheaper prices. But there's some data there that they apparently are seeing. So I don't know. It's annoying. It's dumb. I will always complain about it, but maybe there's some numbers being crunched there I'm just not aware of, and it makes more sense. But as a consumer, it's not fun. So it's not fun at all. I really want to branch out to other TCGs. I've just had a struggle of finding other people that I know personally that will jump into them. I personally think other TCGs get a lot of other things right. I love Digimon because I love the back and forth aspect of swapping the memory, and basically your turn is dependent on what your opponent does. So if they kind of go really overboard, you can end up having a really good turn, and then vice versa. If you go overboard, their turn can be really good for them. So I also think Digimon just does really good artwork. I think they're very archetype heavy. You don't usually play outside archetypes if possible. I think my only thing I have with it right now, I actually don't really have many complaints with it. They just print so much right now that it's kind of hard to keep up, I feel like, but it is still a very enjoyable card game system. So I want to get more into it starting this year. I've been trying to figure out what decks to get, but I'm trying to build too many decks for Digimon. Like, I already have... I have made 4 decks, but one of them was utter dog shit, and so I said I don't want that. So I've been trying to kind of build around a few other decks, but I have I think like 3, and only one of them is really decent. The others are okay. I obviously made an Entailamon deck and a Cherubimon deck because they are my favorite Digimon. So the cute little bunnies are my favorite Digimon, so had to do it. Speaking of Digimon, I need to also at some point, I'm waiting until a bunch of the DLC comes out, but they have been releasing extra DLC content for Time Stranger because they've been adding new evolutions, and they added, I think they just added recently a bunch of the Omnimon variants, and they're adding little story snippets for extra content, but they're not very long from what I've read, so I'll probably wait till they do all of the DLC and then do a stream playing through all of them. So I do have a few extra Digimon to capture now. So I don't think I added any new achievements or anything. I think I still have all the achievements. Oh, they added 2! They added 2 achievements. And it's probably the DLC one. Because the only one I had to... Wait, no, I may have had to have 2 before. I don't know. Okay, anyway, I'll get it switched over and we'll go ahead and open VCard and get this going. So. Let's turn this down. Yeah, here, you know what? We're gonna be let's do oh yeah, here you go. You can see it, you can see everything here. Here's the V card. I don't have my other light on, it's not working, but there it is, guys. Awaken World set 2. I'm kind of shocked. Is it are these TOS friendly? They're probably TOS friendly. Yeah, they're TOS friendly. Do you think if I read this GamerSupps ad that they'll sponsor me? You guys want to learn about GamerSupps and what they have? Because they have GG. It's a powdered energy formula that delivers long-lasting energy, increased endurance. In fact, did you just... Oh, okay, we're good. I thought my cat... Hey, this is not your stream. Can you go away? Thank you. Especially hasn't crawled on my lap yet. Oh, he's looking back. They have long-lasting energy, increased endurance, and fast reflexes at a fraction of the cost of canned energy drinks. GG's powerful formula comes in many tasty flavors that will have you coming back for more. Does that get me sponsored, do you think? Look at that. Look at that art. Ooh. I don't even... Who is that, actually? I don't know who that is. That's Shy Lily there. It's keto-friendly, and it's less than 1 calorie. It actually has 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and no fillers. Oh, I should drink this. Sorry, I'm actually like curious now. I was thinking about maybe drinking it. Okay, all right. Let's look at this. I almost don't want to open it. You know, there's like an allure of like I don't know. Unopened boxes almost have like this sort of energy to them I never want to touch. Also, for those who are not paying attention and want to know if the thing's starting here, hear that? Hear that? Yeah, we're opening boxes. We're opening boxes. Box opening starting. Here you go. Box opening. There you go. Now you know. Now you know. I can't believe the magic mirror from Shrek 2 is here on stream. What? The magic mirror? What is that? Oh, I know what you're talking about. You can see my little thing. You can see my thing. I know what you're talking about. You can see it. I thought it was out of the way. I didn't fully check that. But yeah, this should be a better box opening stream. Okay, I will say though, without that extra light on, it may be kind of hard to see the cards because my shadow is coming across really terribly on what if I turned my chair? No, the chair turning doesn't help it as much. I was kind of hoping the chair turning might help it. Okay. You can't smell it, but it's a fresh box. Also, by the way, I ordered this back in August, and it's now January, and it got here like 2 days ago. So I think that was like the whole thing, is that they gave them out early to a bunch of content creators, and then they released it to the public, but I don't even think you can order any more of them. I believe they completely sold out. I was able to get mine in time, and I don't think they have anything beyond the first 2 sets. So we do have a box topper. Also, you get to see my gross hands. Ooh. Also, I think the camera's in 60 frames, which is kind of crazy. Look, they got the box topper. Artist Series box topper. It includes 2 Artist Series cards and includes 1 rules card. Oh, okay. Okay. I wonder what they taste like. Do you think I could deep fry it? What do you think it'd be? Wait, what if I get a signed card and then I deep fry it? You think it'd be worth it? It's not like there's others, right? All right, we got our learn how to play card. And then an art card. Wait, oh, it's just art cards, right? I got a Sea Dog art card and a... Actually, don't know. Who is this? Oh, it's Squichan. Oh, it's Squichan. Okay. I don't know why. I didn't read that. Oh, no. Wait. Wait, hold on. Box topper includes 2 artist series cards. Oh, okay. Yeah. That is the box topper. Okay. The packs are throwing me off because the packs are all different. The packs all have different art on them. They all is each one different? There's no way. They can't have enough art. No, there's not. Okay. But there are like 5 different arts, 4 so far. So, okay, first pack. Smell it. Get a good smell. Get a good whiff. Get a good whiff. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. This isn't gonna be the one. This isn't gonna be the one. What are the odds of a signed card? Is it like a 1% chance? Or is there a signed card every box? It's just dependent on... Wait, there are... Okay, wait. Hold on. This is Gary, who is... Actually, I don't know. Anyway, there's Gary. Also, I just realized that the positioning for how I'm going to have to hold these cards to reveal it to everybody is terrible. I'm going to do... Okay, this is also not working. This box... Everything needs to move back. Everything needs to move back so I have room for my arms. Because I need to set my little tiny arms on the desk. Cleo. Umi. Ooh, Limu. That's a character. That is Sun God of Silver Veil. That's a character. I don't know what the rarities are per pack. That is Yuzu, Lady of the Lake. A GG Easy support card. I don't know how good support cards are. Critical Condition support card. It's an ally. And Eye Candy. Don't they all have typings too? Ooh, and a foil Froggy. A foil Froggy. Okay. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. Does every pack... Wait, actually, hold on. Does it say? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Come on. Focus. Okay, hold on. I have to read it to you guys. Okay, wait. It has 546 cards to collect. Oh, wait. Each pack contains 10 random cards due to the nature of the product. Concluded. Okay, so they don't have a guarantee of rarity for each pack. Okay, so you could basically... Some packs that just literally have just a common. 10 is the highest level card for each VTuber? Oh. Did I have a level 10? Oh, I did. I got Froggy. Froggy's level 10. We do have one level 10. Eye Candy is 9. So yeah, we had... I don't understand I don't know the mechanics of the card game, which probably I should know because, you know, I'm kind of opening packs for it. But also I feel like there's no way people who play Lorcana know the game, know the like fundamental mechanics. They're just into Disney, right? I don't know what the number actually stands for. Yeah, I don't either. We got RAR XD. Hold on, I'm trying to find good positioning for this. Kanto. Baby Moth. Hold on. Vienna, that's a level 8 Vienna. Level 8 Yinko. 8 Akumi. Oh, hold on. I skipped a card. Oh, we got a land. We got a world. After a player evolves a VT, their opponent discards 1 card from the top of their deck. That feels like it could be really, really good. Wait, hold on. Am I crazy? Oh, we got a foil support card. A 9-9? Level 9-9? Lord Aethel for 8, and that's it. But Lord Aethel is a foil. He is a shiny foil. And same with the brick by brick support. We got 2 foils there. I'll take it. I don't really have any particular creator I'm wanting a signed card for. I think just any signed card would be good. I'd honestly be okay for any signed card. which again, my odds are incredibly slim and probably won't happen, but no, you know what? No. We're leaving that shit. We're leaving that energy back in 2025. I guarantee I will get three super rares. I don't know what the rarities are. Three of the second highest rare cards in this box, and I'll get one signed card. That's what I think I'll get. That's what I think I'll get. So, all right, start off with another Cleo. Into first mate Ollie. Into Freakbot. We got a Freakbot. It's a mascot. It's a wait. Oh, these are mascots though. Okay, so it's just another one. Ikumi. I haven't seen anything below an 8, so I assume 8 is the lowest number. Juniper. Which, by the way, Juniper, I think actually, a Juniper signed card would be amazing. Juniper has such good art. Hold on. Okay, wait. You just put, per a Reddit post, common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, secret rare, mascot, and support cards are common rarity. Oh, no. Mascot and support cards common rarity. Power 8 cards are uncommon. Quality power level 9 cards are full on art rare quality. Power 10 cards are ultra rare quality. Alternate full art support cards are oh, so 10s are the best. Also, we got a Sarwe. Another GG Easy. Another World. Where do Worlds stand? Are they good? Another 9 Sarwe. Foil. And a foil porcelain Joel. Can I build a Joel deck? I would love to build a Joel deck. I don't even know how deck building in this game works. Wait, I have a card that explains how to play. Oh no, I have to go to a QR code. So never mind. The card doesn't explain how to play. There's just a QR code that'll tell me. I'll have to figure that out. So I'm actually curious, because usually for TCGs, you usually can't build a deck, except if you, like, I guess for like Magic, if you draft, you can usually build a deck. I don't know how this works. I don't know if you have to draft with this. I don't know if you draft with VCard or how it works. Pedal Pals. Haze, another mascot. Rock C mascot. I could maybe build a Spite deck. Sayu, Shark Mode. Does he have multiple modes? Does he have his space mode? I'm actually really curious about that. I haven't paid attention to the full list. Totless, level 8. Ghost Tricky. Okay. I like the alt forms. Ooh, another world, a power grid. So I need to have an electric deck. Pressure Luck, support card, foil. Wait, is this an alt art? Wait, it's got a star. It's level 9 Toma. That's got to be an alt art, right? That's an alt art. Oh, and a Gardner Shoto, level 8. I love the art on all these cards. All the artists did such a good job. They did so amazing. And you can even see also what they're inspired by, and you can see all the illustrators' names. I'm actually curious. How many of them can I commission? Can I commission all of them? Can I commission all of the artists to do everything for me? That is like the one, oh God, that's the one thing I wish I had. I wish I had all the money in the world so I can commission all of the artists to just draw all the things I want drawn. Oh man, I love good art. I love a good commission. A good commission hits in the right spot. Another Cleo. Gumi. Baby Moth. So usually about 2 to 3 mascots. Oh. Croaky? Wait, is this a character? Oh, it's a character. Oh, okay. I've never heard of Croaky. Croaky. Gambler Dairiku. Into Egg, which is a Snap. Oh, that's a character. Okay. I don't know if Snap was something different. Foreplay, which is a support card with 4 people on it. Tit for Tat, support card, foil. 4 Art Analysts. 4 Art Analysts. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I would. Oh, a foil 4 Art Milky. It's a foil 4 Art Milky. That's the first full art. Wait, that's the first. That's the first. Hold on. We have something. Here. Here, come here. We have something. Come here, chat. We have something. We have a full art Milky. Wait. What's their ability? Hold on. I can't really read it through there. The celestial goddess of the Milky Way galaxy that came to Earth to make wonderful memories with all humanity and guide them to remember their connection to the universe from which they once came. Wow. Anyway, we got it. Okay, so that's our first alt art. So hold on. Put this over here. Hold on. Let's put our full art level 8 and 9s. Let's put them in their own little pile here. So I can get a stack of them going. We're not gonna worry about the power grid. So we have, this isn't a foil, but it's a full art. It's a full art alternate. So actually it's not a full art alternate, it's just a full art. It could be alternate. I doubt it though. They only have one star, so I think they're not alternates. I think the star is just indicative of a full art. That's what I assume. I'm curious on their it's crazy how TCGs, it's crazy how many TCGs like structure, like their packaging is so different each time. That's what I always think. Can you get a full art supports? I wouldn't think you could. All right, so I have Ikamaru into Pool Party Droid. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. I know what I can do. Into Pool Party Droid. Into Boomy, another mascot. Into, okay, so wait, okay. Hold on. We're gonna compare. Okay, it has a star. It's got a star. It's got a star on the bottom right. And then this is just a diamond to show it's regular. Okay, I see. Garden Keeper Sky. We already have 2 Nanolisses. We have Spite. I think that's our first Spite. Another world. How many worlds do you need? How many worlds? Also, what worlds are these? Service Corridor? After combat, players may bolster a VC they control. I'm actually curious which lore the world's based on. Is that a BB No Money card? Bibimbap? Discard a support in your hand to search your discard pile for support of the same subtype. That could be pretty good. Level 9 Camilla. It's not a foil, unfortunately. Oh, hold on. We got the foil full art Froggy. Foil full art Froggy. Wait, didn't we have a... Hold on. Didn't we have a... Wait, we already had this. Wait. I have 2. Wait, I already had I had one before. Right? Is that... Wait, am I crazy? They got the same symbol, right? Yeah, they have the same symbol. We might be building a Froggy deck. Wait, am I just blessed? Am I blessed with Froggy this pack? Is that what I'm blessed with? We have a foil. I can't do anything. Hey, get down. That's packaging. You don't want to eat that. Wait, hold on. Did I get someone else? Oh wait, this is a 9. It's a full art foil 9. So we'll take that. I'm trying to think of all the full arts I got and all the foils. I think that's it. We have so many more packs still. Also, there's 5 elements, it looks like. There is fire, water, grass, electric, and steel, or whatever their typing's called. I think it's called, I think one of them's power? I don't know. I could be wrong, though. Wait, I feel like our luck has been insane. Am I crazy? I feel like our luck has just been out of this world so far. All right, hold on. We have Cutie Pie into Fluffer into Shark Mode mascot. Okay, a Spring Bow into Campfire Butt Pup. Wait. Yuzu, Lady of the Lake. Cyanide-chan's Revenge. Interesting. I like that art. Into Foreplay. Into Full Art Numi. Look at that. You can't tell me they didn't cook, man. You can't tell me they didn't cook. Look at that. Amazing. All right, we're going to put that down there. And then we have a foil mascot. Which we did not start with. So, keep the foil. Okay, so we have our We currently have 3 level 10 full art foils, 2 full art foil level 9s, and 2 full art level 9s. We're gonna rack them up, man. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I can feel it. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Oh man. I'm so glad I'm so glad I got this. All right, we have Shocked Mimi. Shocked Mimi. The Freakbot. What a great mascot name. What a great mascot name. Freakbot. Gumi. Gumi. I need to get a mascot. I really do. I really do need a little mascot. Croaky. Who has a passive? When you evolve a VT. Wait, is that the passive is to evolve the VT? Also, is he 11 inches? Oh, no. Yeah, he's 11 inches. When you evolve a VT, you may spend 1 coin if you do, plus 1 PL to that VT. I don't know what PL is. I don't know how to play this game. We're going to figure it out, though. We're going to learn. Okay. Riku into Ghost Tricky. Into Pretty Privilege. Flork! Look, it's Flork! Hold on. Swap. Wait, okay. I'm sorry. I have to just say right now, the next set, the set that comes out that has a Scrimblow card, I'm building a Scrimblow deck. I'm sorry. I am building a Scrimblow deck. I'm going to. You know what they need to do is they need to. Okay, we need to get on Kenji. If you're still here, we need them to make a VTRP set of all of the VTRP characters. Can you imagine if they had VTRP alt arts? Oh my goodness, it'd be so good. I would build a Jordicus. I'd build a Kenneth Goldschlager deck. 100%. I would build a Kenneth Goldschlager. I would do it. I'd build that. I'd get the Condor. You get Jordicus. Oh, there's so many. I guess you couldn't do Sadako, though. You could maybe do Kratos, but you probably couldn't do Sadako because of copyright, so. Swap an attached ally you control with a different ally from your hand. The returned ally cannot be played this turn. Interesting. Could be cool for Arsenic cards. Yeah, I think alt arts would be cool. Underworld? Wait, is this? Oh, it's Demon. Oh, that's Demon Dice. I actually never knew what their avatar looked like. Ooh, okay. The Vexora. Wait, the Vexora kind of goes hard. The Sun Eater Vexora. Get down. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, put that in the there. Level 8 Ein. It is a foil, but it's not a full art. The level 8s I'm not putting as much care into because they're not full arts. If they're foils, that's great, but I'm trying to separate them based on full arts. So I have a lot of variety, I feel like, already. And I'm really loving the art. It's cool just to see all the different creators. But man, I think a VTRP set would go so hard. Oh, it'd be so fun. We have Poketos. Mascot. Spike? Is this our first Spike mascot? I think this is our first Spike. I don't think we had one before. Frogwoodytes? I also don't think we had any Frogwoodytes. So... Me? Search your deck for a world. Ooh, that's a good mechanic. Wait, that's a good ability, I feel like. Because those worlds could probably be pretty good. Vey? I'm surprised this doesn't have a, like, made form Vey. I'm surprised it's not an alternate name. Another Vex? Oh, Vex is level 8? Wait, what? Wait. Hold on. Wait. There's two of them that use the same art, but they're different card levels. This is a level 9, this is a level 8. So can you get them at any level, potentially? Maybe you can get them at any level? Splash damage. On success, -2 PL to a backstage VT your opponent controls. On fail, -2 to a VT you control. That's a pasture. Discard a VT on your backstage, and all allies attached to it. You cannot play a VT in your spot this turn. Okay. Full art foil for Onikanze. Strange merchant that sells quite unusual items. Will you dare visit the supernatural supply store? Yes. Is this our first Shy Lily? This is our first Shy Lily. She has, when your opponent evolves a VT, crit plus 1 PL to this VTuber. I don't know what, I want to know what PL is. I really want to know what PL is. She's 4'10". I thought she was, I don't know why, I thought she was taller. Not that that's a bad thing. Not that that's a bad thing. There's nothing bad with being 4'10". There's nothing bad with being 4'10". Just want to point that out. There's nothing bad if you are 4'10" or below. That's okay. It just shocked me. It just shocked me. Okay, just shocked me. I do love how like I do like how most VTubers give like decently accurate heights to either themselves or like to their characters. When we could all just say we're 10 feet. We could just say like we're 20 feet tall. It does not matter. So Goro got our first Goro for, I actually don't know who the mascot's for. Catins, another mascot. Wait, I think we got Captains. Giga Gamblin. Oh, this is a cool mascot. Is this for Daya? This is for Daya. That's cool. Dem. We got Dem again. Into Croaky. We do. I have gotten a few Croakies. We could probably do something with Croaky. Scoochon. That's our second Scoochon. Oh no, that's just from the that's from the art card. I think that's our first card one. Wait, this is funny. Wait, these were both our art cards. Scoochon and Sea Dog. They were both our art cards, but I think they were different arts. Hold on. Are they different arts? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm just crazy. Hold on. There's so much shit in the way. Hold on. There's so much shit in the way. I gotta use 2 hands. It is different art. It is definitely different art. So these are probably their full art alternates since they're different art, but we do now have both those cards. Dude, it would be amazing if this was like this was the loaded pack that they didn't send out to like the one like big content creator. Catatonic. A good queso reference there. Cha-cha, your V-mom. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We do like our older women cards. And Ikumi at level 8. All right, we're gonna put that in a full art level 9 down here. So no more. We have not gotten any more full art level 10s, unfortunately. No foil full art level 10s. But I believe we still have quite a few packs. There's a lot of packs. It's only 10 cards, but like I feel like there's so many packs still. We could easily, I think, build a deck. We could easily build a deck out of whatever we get. And we got Spike, Frogodites, First Mate Ollie. If we get Captain Hannah's, we could build probably a Captain Hannah deck. Cottontail, another Sayu Shark Mode, which is our second, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Niander's. Oh, this was Goro's. Oh, I didn't realize she had an eye patch. I didn't realize that. Underworld ally again. Okay, can you? Hi, can I help you? No, no, get out of the bean. Nope, don't. You're gonna. Oh, I told you. He almost pulled it, man. He went under it. He didn't step over it this time. He went under it. Asshole. We got Cyanitron's Revenge again. Oh, the full art Sayu. Oh, look at that full art Sayu though. Wait, hold on. What does it say? You scared of sharks? Well, how about a shark with a laser cannon? He definitely tried. Yeah, he's an asshole. Not Sayu, my cat. Not Sayu. Amelie. It's our first Amelie card. That is a level 8 Amelie. The full art Sayu. Well, we have 3 Sayus now. That's pretty cool. We could do something there. I feel like I could do something with a lot. I'm telling you, I think I could build multiple decks. Though I don't know what their deck limit size is. So I guess I'm speaking out of my ass. Ooh. This spoof card looks so cool. If the active world is electric, you may discard it to draw 2 cards. Oh. So discard is not from your hand, it's from the battlefield? Battle Pals. If your opponent has to reshuffle their discard piles or deck, -1 PL to 3 of their VTs. Haze. Feed all VTs that have status effects. I don't know what feeding does. We have another eye candy. Into Totless. Into Ghost Tricky Wiki. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see. Oh. Into a world. We have the Konbini. We have a Konbini. That's our first metallic, normal world, whatever. Players may use this ability once on their turn. Look at the top card of your deck. You may put it back on top or the bottom. Oh, you can scry. You can scry. Hold on. My cat is being... Holy... Bazinga! What is that? Soaked in Happiness? It's a side-eyed happiness character. 4 PL to an ops max VT with no adjacent VTs. If you played Cyanide Chance Revenge this turn, remove a status effect. Oh, you gotta play both together. Level 9 Garden Keeper Sky. It's not a foil. And a Coconuts. I actually do want to sign Coconuts card if possible. That is actually one of the VTubers I want, because Coconuts... I don't watch Coco really anymore, but Coco has been someone I have... not known, but like I've seen them for I've semi-watched them for a very, very long time. Okay, you guys have to go away. I gotta take out all this. I gotta get rid of some of this trash because my cats are like obsessed with finding out like why there's so much shit here. I honestly need to just grab a trash can really fast. Hold on. Let me grab a trash can and just start shoving all this in. Here, I have a box. I have the packing box that came in. I'm just gonna shove all those in there. So also, I'm tired of this music. We're going to change this, and we're gonna look up. Let's just do like story music shit. Do Maple Story music. I'm tired of this music. It's pissing me off. It's not even bad. I just don't want it. We go. See, this is nice and relaxing. Isn't this nice and relaxing for pulling all the waifus? Oh, hold on. What is this one? Wait. What is this one? Wait, is there any difference between... Wait, why is it colored like this though? What's the difference? Is there any difference? I don't see anything. Decks are 50 cards, max of 3 copies of each card except mascots that are 2. You're limited to 2 elements per deck. Okay, so you can combine elements together. Okay. Wait, I'm curious what the difference is, if there is a difference. Okay, hold on. This was on top first. Let me open this up. I'm curious if there is any difference. Is this like a special pack? Is this like a special one? I don't really understand. Hey. Get away from my box. Get away here. See these keys? Look at these cool keys. See this here, chat. You can also get the keys. See these cool keys? They're actually they do look at them. They do look at them as they're not very bright. Oh, we already have a foil. We have a foil. Lemon. Wait, is this a foil pack? Is this just a full-on foil pack? I think it's a foil pack. Zuko? Is this a god pack? Is this a god pack? No, this can't be a god pack, right? Hot pot? This can't be a god pack. But it does have a level 90 Kumi? No. No. Hold on. Ooh. It's not what I thought it was. It is a full art support pack. It's a full art foil support. Wait. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna put this down here. We have 4 at 10 Lucy Pyre. 4 at 10 Lucy Pyre. 4 at 10 Milky. 4 at 10 Nanois. My goodness. Look at this. Hey, quit messing with my shit. All right. Look at this. The full art. Look at that. Level 9 all-time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. The Numiverse. Nanolis. This is an alt art as well. This is an alt art compared to the others. Milky and Lucy Pyre. See this chat? See this chat? See this? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I was like, why'd that get deleted? And then I see why. Oh, I get that. The Numies, wait, the Numies are multiplying? Naomi and Natalie too? Wow, same level of swag and awkwardness though. Damn, they really did her dirty with that. Dinner's done. Hope you like extra spicy. And then Milky and then Lucy. Hold on. In hell, even our drinks are on fire? Come on, I dare you to take a sip. Don't mind if I do. Bottoms up. Do I only get one god pack? I'm actually curious. Am I gonna get another god pack? What if I get 2 god packs? I like they do give you a guaranteed god pack. I do like that. That is nice. I like the guaranteed god pack. I enjoy that. I wonder if I'll get another one. All right, we have Forest Ollie into Cerberus. Actually, hold on really fast. Is this too loud? No. That music should be good. Do we know it's guaranteed? I don't know. I'm telling you, man, I got one of the content creator boxes that they didn't get. I got one of the whatever it is. I got one of the content creator boxes. Cerberus? Or for Cerberus, I think. They're just giving out feet like it's like a candy. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Huh? Can I make a feat deck? For research purposes? Can I make a feat deck? Same? Research. Sayu. Another Sayu. I think we've hit our limit of Sayu. Squeechan? We have another Squeechan. Suko? Oh. Art World? Into critical condition foil, into a level 9 Joel. Oh, into a foil coconuts. But we have the level 4 level 9 Joel. Wait, were you saying earlier max of 3 cards of each copy? So should you run one of each level, or is it each level gets 3 copies? That's what I'm curious about. I'm curious if it's each level gets 3 copies, or if it's supposed to be only 1 copy, because the cards are still the same. Oh, each level can have 3. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, there's no way we'd have enough cards. There's no way you'd have enough cards if you just did 1 of each level. Tomaniacs, First Mate Ollie, Freakbot. You know, I haven't gotten a Heavenly or a Captain Hannah, and yet I've been getting their mascots. I've also gotten Croaky a bunch of times, and yet I haven't gotten any of their mascots. You have to play the 9 to upgrade like Digimon, I think. That makes sense. Riku, level 8. Vienna. That's our first Vienna. Sticker Grove. +1 PL to all PL 10 VTs on the board. Oh, we have a foil world. When your opponent plays an ally, +1 PL to the VT you control. Full art Totless, and a foil mascot of Spoof. All right, we'll do the level 9s there. Okay. We still have a lot left. Guys. Still got a lot of packs. I'm hoping. It's at the bottom. The signed card will be at the bottom. It'll be down there. I know it'll be down there. It obviously has to, because look, this box was made for me, so it has to be primed for content. So we're not going to get exactly what we want until we get to the very bottom of the box. So Noodle, that was my nickname in high school for unrelated reasons. Axel. Oh, look at Axel. Look how cute he is. He's just kind of hanging out. Jolt. You may search your discard pile for a mascot, reveal it, returns to the top of your deck. Ooh, top of the deck. I was preferring hand, but I'll take it. Mon. Ellie! That's our first Ellie card. We've had a few. Oh, we got another porcelain. I think that's 3 porcelains. Well, that's 3 porcelains, but not of different levels. Wait, they have Mythos cards? Wait, they have Mythos cards in this? Wait, I would love to make a Mythos deck. I would make a Poseidon Mythos. I would make a Poseidon deck. Strengths is against fire, weak to jolt. When your op plays a reinforcement, you may look at the top card of your deck and either discard or put it in the back on top. Crit, draw 1 card. You can crit? Wait, can you crit? How do you crit in this game? Catatonic? Ooh, wait, the level 9 Croaky goes hard. I love that level 9 Croaky. A foil Ariel. That's our first Ariel. Okay, we're gonna put you down there. Our first Ariel. Unfortunately, again, not doing anything with the foil level 8s. Not anything against the level 8s. I just don't feel like the level 8s. The level 8 foils just feel like they're lower kind of rarity compared to the 9s and the 10s, since they're the base level compared to the others. So I'm curious why they went with level 8, 9, and 10 instead of 1, 2, and 3. That's what honestly kind of throws me. I don't understand why 8, 9, and 10 are there versus 1, 2, and 3. So, all right, we have a Noodle, Bunyard, Fluffer. This is our first Fluffer, right? Is this a Cottontail? It is a Cottontail, I believe. Spring Bow again. It's our second Spring Bow, I think. Campfire Pup Pup. What does Pup Pup do? Search your deck for an ally or mascot. Ooh, that's pretty good. I thought there was something. I thought we were about to break TOS, but I think we're good. I thought we were about to break TOS, but I think we're good. Well, I am multi-streaming, so I could be breaking TOS on YouTube. Oh, Cosmic Lighthouse. After a player locks a card, their opponent may move a VT they control to an empty spot. Ooh, after player evolves VT, foil worlds again. I level 9 heavenly fort. It's not a foil. It's not a foil, but it's still cool. And then a foil noodle. We have a noodle with a noodle. We have a level 9 heavenly though. We have gotten our first heavenly. We've gotten our first heavenly. When are they gonna throw? I need Sigurd and Bird in this, man. I need a Sigurd and Bird deck. I need too many. I need to not build decks. I don't have room. I don't have room for anything. I don't have room for anything, man. Goldie? Fieldy? I don't know how to say it. Spike? Troglodytes? M? Roki? Another Toma. It's not a full art 10, but it is a Toma. Actually, I think mine's a 9 that I had earlier. Pressure Luck. Restraining Order, which has when your opponent attempts to move or swap the position of VT they control, stop them from moving. Interesting. Oh, a level 9 Faithy. Has her up here. That's a level 9 foil, right? That's a foil. First mate Ollie, that's our first mate Ollie foil. Okay, wait, we're kind of cracked with the foils though. We are kind of cracked with the foils. That has been pretty good. I wonder how many cards are signed though. Because we are kind of getting there. We're in the back half. They had us in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. We're in the back half now. We really gotta see what we have. Trickster. 2 glow stick. It's a 1/1 for each person, so there is a chance I can get. Well, have all the 1/1s been posted online? Because eBay has a few. Have all the 1/1s been posted online? That's what I'm curious about. Babble Buddy into Nanolis. I like the cooking theme. I don't believe so. So there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Fei. Obi Katy Cat. Into let's play. It's a Ray. We got our first Ray support. Our first Ray support. When your opponent applies a status effect, you may move it to a different part. You may move it to a different spot or VT you control. GG easy yet again. Into level 9 Captain Hannah with a full art too. This is our first level 8 Milky. Bloom. Feed a VT you control. I love that. When I actually love that. Feed a VT you control. I love that. Oh my god. Can I feed all my VTubers? Can I feed? All right, guys. All right. Feeding time. Come on, it's feeding time. Come here, feeding time. Ah, shit. I knocked my beer over. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. We're slowly getting there. I can feel it. I can spit. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in this one. There's not going to be anything really big in this one. Nothing big. All right, we got Gary, Cleo, Boomy, another Camilla. I think we had a. Do we have a level 9 Camilla? I think we had a level 9 Camilla before. Newbie 4.0. She's on our 4.0 model? Damn. Nianners. Into Sweet Domain. Oh, I get it. It's a pun on dough. I get it. When a player evolves a VT, instead of drawing +1 PL to a different VT for every card they would have drawn. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Whenever a player evolves a VT, instead of drawing +1 PL, wait, that could fuck your opponent, right? Am I reading that correctly? That could also fuck your opponent? I think I'm reading that correctly. That would be interesting. Splash damage, full art support card. On success, -2 PL to a backstage VT of your opponent controls. On fail, oh yeah. Oh, look at that splash damage. So good. Oh, and a level 9 for Nianners into a foil spite. All right. Here, we'll do the full art here since that's a support card, and then we'll do this. Put you here. And then we'll put you back in the pile. Okay. Wait. Oh, damn it. I thought I saw another god pack for a second. I thought there were 2 in here. I thought maybe I was stacked. It's fine. I'll just have to order another box whenever they become available to get that signed card. Umi, Baby Moth. Into Axel. Into Afei. Man, I really love all the designs of the different VTubers. I kind of never noticed some of the details on them. Yinko, this is our first Yinko card. This is our first Yinko. +1 PL for each water VT with Tide on your backstage. Let's play. Another support Let's Play card. I actually love this art. I love the Mr. Electric vibe going on with this art. Am I crazy? Does anybody else see Mr. Electric art? He's got the fucking face and the full body. He's even got the hands. He's got electricity coming off. Like, come on, it's totally a Mr. Electro homage. There's no way it wouldn't be. If target VT has no allies attached, +1 PL this VT and draw a card. Be good. Level 9 Ghost Tricky. This is not a foil, which means the next one could be. It was a foil, but it wasn't what I was thinking. All right, well, we got a level 9 Tricky. Okay, we may not be able to build a full deck because now that I think about the level 8s and the level 9s and the 10s. Milky, if we get a few Milky cards, we could do something with Milky because we have 2. Oh, no, sorry, Froggy. No. We have 2 level 10 Milkies, 2 level 10 Froggies. and then a few others. Wait, if we get another Froggy, we could be good. Froggy and Milky could go together. It is in fact because of a drawing of Ray as Mr. Electric by Froggy, I believe. Wait, hold on. Let me see the artist representation. Hold on. It is, yeah, it is illustrated by Froggy. You won't be able to see it really, but yeah, right there. It's illustrated by Froggy Lock. That's so funny. That's so funny though. I love that. I love the Mr. Electric, the Let's Play Mr. Electric. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office. At your trigger, Shock Numi. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a mascot. Oh, okay. Trickster. Simp? I don't think we've had a simp yet. Is that our first simp? I think it is. There's another Amelie. No, very few Amelies. Excuse me? Okay. Very few Amelies that we've pulled, which is unfortunate because I really like Amelie. Ariel, same with Ariel. We have not gotten a lot of the metallic type, I believe. Kumi? Hold on. We're getting a lot of worlds. We've been getting a lot of worlds. Not sure I love that. We are getting some full art foil worlds though. Level 9 nanoists. Full art, thank you. Oh yes. Oh yes. I never noticed all these different little mascots. Stromboli? Why'd you say Stromboli? The Italian fit? What are you talking about, Stromboli? What do you mean? What are you saying Stromboli for? Why are you coming in trying to speak Italian? What are you, hungry? What are you talking about? Stromboli? I'd go for some Stromboli right now. I'd go for some Gabagoo. Some Gabagoo. I've actually never had Gabagoo. I don't know if it's good or not. The card I drew? I don't think there was a Stromboli. Was there? Amelie, Ariel. Oh, it is. It's Strombolian Cradle. Yeah, you're right. Wait, I never noticed that's what it's called. Strombolian Cradle. And then Service Corridor. We've gotten a decent amount of worlds. Which, again, I don't love. I don't want more worlds. I want more cards. I want more cool cards. I want my signed card, Gamer Subs. As a consumer of your product, I am entitled to what I desire. Correct? The customer is always right. The customer is always right. I deserve everything. I deserve all of it and more. First made Ollie. Freakbot! We have not gotten any heavenlies, man. Another Spring Bow, level 8. Another Suko. I think we've gotten 3 of those. Another Toma. I think we had a level 8 Toma before. Let's play. Another Let's Play, right? We have 3 of those now. We have so many GG Easies. Oh, another level 9 Porcelain made, but it's not a foil, which is unfortunate. The mascot foil, yeah. Keep getting those mascot foils. I don't want the mascot foils. I don't want the mascot foils. I want the character foils. I love the mascots. Don't get me wrong. I love how the mascots look. I think they're beautiful. Don't want them. I don't want them. I want my VTubers. I want my Oshis, man. I want my Oshi, and I want it to be signed. All right, we have first mate Ollie into Freakbot. Okay, well, they didn't stack the Freak box with Ray, I don't believe, which would be really funny. Riku into Taughtless into, hey, can you get your tail out of here, please? Thank you. Ghost Tricky. Another Flork. I've missed you, Flork. We haven't seen you in a bit. He's so sad. He's so disappointed at the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Look, someone's got to bear it. Someone's got to bear it all, Flork, and it had to be you. It's unfortunate, but you had to bear it all. Your Underworld Demon Dice card. Oh, a level 9 Poseidon and no foil. Don't give me a foil mascot. You didn't. You gave me a foil lime, but it's level 8. Fuck. I did get a level 9 Poseidon, though. I did get a level 9 Poseidon. If I could combine Poseidon with somebody, I would be very happy. Is Poseidon the only Mythos in this set, maybe? I was thinking maybe they would have Ares or Hades. I'm not sure yet. I'm actually very unsure. Okay. Go to Bunyard. I think I read this as Bunyero earlier. It's definitely Bunyard. Oni fan? Is this our first Oni fan? This is definitely our first Metal Bradley. We have not had... Oh, wait. I love this design, though. The earrings, the collar. He's such a good boy. Bradley's such a good boy. Your opponent cannot swap the positions of their VTs next turn. What a good boy. Fei. Rain Ho. Ein. Brick by brick. Okay. Hold on. Shh. Massive Legend. Okay, wait. This is our first Massive Legend. Wait, who's the... Oh, it's Maximo. Oh, if your opponent has more than 7 cards in their hand, they discard back down to 7. Okay. Level 7 Gambler Dairiku with a level 8 buff pop. Not a foil, but it is a full art, so we will put it in the level 9 pile. Okay, how many more do I have here? I think I have 6 more. I have 6 more packs, I think. No, I have 7. I have 7 more packs. I have 7 packs left. No additional God pack from what I could see, which is unfortunate. No additional God pack. But they can't only look. They understand that my luck is already insanely good as it is. They can't just give me another God pack, because then I would just have all the cards. It's not allowed. I can't have all the cards. I wonder if the God packs also are the ones that guarantee the signed cards. Somebody first made Ollies. I'm okay with that. A lot of freak bots too, and no heavenlies except the one. Another Juniper. A 4 Juniper though would be so good. Coco. I think someone already had the 1/1 signed Coco, unfortunately. Try Lily. Out to pasture. Ooh, let's play. Ooh, the level 9 for Yuzu. Into the spoof, that's it. And for Yuzu, thank you. Not very many level 10s, man. Not very many level 10s. We've only gotten, oh yeah, you can see my fucking battle wounds from my cat, from him right here. You know, he's under the desk. He's laying on my lap. He's fucking attacked me, man. He just attacked me unprovoked. He attacked me unprovoked. Nothing, I did not do anything of the sort. So. I wish I had a jar. I'm just kidding. Anyway. VCard. Wait. Hold on. Since we're almost near the end, I just want to let everybody know that at GamerSups, their goal is to offer gamers the most effective and healthy energy choice to help them perform at the highest potential, especially during the most crucial moments. Also, in order to make a GamerSups drink, you add 1 scoop for 8 ounces of cold water, or 250 milliliters. You shake it till fully dissolved, and then add ice or dilute for taste preference. Do not exceed 4 servings daily. And then make sure to put the scooper back in the tub handle down to avoid bending the scooper. Just saying. All right, anyway, back to cards. I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware. Koga. Benson. This is our first Benson card. Pretty sure. Our first Dark Demonite card, I think, as well. Our first Sanson card. Hold on, this pack is full of things I haven't seen. Sorry. All right. Another Gardener Shoto. Spring Path. After combat, players with 1 or less points may draw 2 cards. The foil Flork. Yes. Now he can be disappointed in a rainbow color. Too bad it's not Pride Month. Level 9 Ellie, but no foil. and then a level 8 foil Camilla. It's not an alt art though, so I will keep it in this pile. But I do have 3 forks now, which I don't think their color matters. I think just as a boost, it's okay. Swap an attached ally you control with a different ally from your hand. The return ally cannot be played this turn. But can allies attack in the same turn that they're played? That's the question. Or am I doing it just to save them? I'd have to learn how to play. I'd have to look up the rules after this to see how to actually play. Because I'm not 100% sure how to actually play. All right, we have Noodle. Our classic. Me. Baby Moth. Another Coco, level 8. Limu, level 8. Gardner Shoto. Another critical condition. Restraining Order. I do like Restraining Order. I do like the effect. I like the effect on the card. I like the effect. You can see it right there. Because whenever they attempt to swap, you can just make sure they can't. That's pretty good. Oh, level 9 non-foil into a mascot. I want to see those foils, man. I want to see those alt art foils. I want to see those level 10s. I've not gotten a level 10 in a while. The last level 10 was the God Pack, which is kind of crazy. I started off really good with those level 10s. Okay. We have 4 more packs left. We have 4 more packs. None of them are God packs. Well, that's not true. Hold on. See this? Okay. This is it. This is the pack. This is the pack right here. 1 of 1 signed. In this one right here. 1 of 1 signed in this pack right here. 1 of 1 signed in this pack. First, we have Bunyard into OnlyFan, into Axel, into Lord Aethelstan, into Shy Lily, into Sun Goddess Silverhill, which I think is our second one, maybe third, into Tit for Tat, into Massive Legend. Hold on. None of these are foils. Hold on. Oh, level 9 Shoto? That's not a foil. That's level 10. That's level 10. Ah, it's not signed. But I called it. We got a fucking level 10, man. I called it. It's not signed, but it is a level 10 Gambler Dairiku. But I did call it. I said we needed more level 10s. I called it. I also treating them so harshly. I should be keeping them here. Oh yeah, by the way, if you would like a chance at your own God packs, make sure to redeem the open pack redeem in my channel. And you can potentially get the super ultimate, super duper rare card, which has been claimed by 1 person, but it goes back into rotation. So you all have a chance at your own. Imagine that they're all signed to you specifically. Little pals, I've been scammed. No. You have like 1 million channel points. Just keep gambling. Look, everybody knows that all gamblers quit before hitting big. So you need to just keep gambling. Just don't stop gambling until you guys fucking break it, and then I gotta reset it. Gumi. We have an Ellie. Into a Vey. Exora. Hold on, there's no foils yet. Cyanide. Damn, that's a foil. That's a bad sign. I have 100,000 channel points. You want a gold star? I'll give you a gold star. I'll give you one if you want. So, level 9 for Rain. Ooh. Freakbot. Foil Freakbot. You guys are gonna break the bot. I hope you guys know you guys are gonna break the bot. But also, I think it'd be really funny if you did break it. I think it'd be more funny if you did break it. Gamble those points away. Look, if you're not using them for anything else, you might as well try to pull the card. You might as well try to pull the 1 card. Don't redeem a million. Don't stop. Stop. Don't redeem a million highs. Stop redeeming highs. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna disable it. I see you. I see you. You are recognized. Boro Aniki. Aniki. That's our first Aniki, I think. Why are there not more of these in my packs? Why are there not more? It's not a scratch and sniff. Just gonna point that out. Keep your hands where I can see them. You caught me. You caught me. Cottontail. Onakonze. Egg. Foreplay. That's not a foil. That's not a foil. That's not a foil either. We are our first Frem. Our first Frem level 10 foil. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that art. Wait. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm not the only one sunsetting. Age you my kid? I sure hope not. Only not because of no, it's not because they'd be a bad parent or anything. Okay. Is my goat washed? Shut up. Shut up. This is the last pack. This is the last pack, which is fitting. It has Lily on it. This is the last pack, okay? I need you all to take your hands and put them, if you're watching at home, take your hands, put them to the sky, and I need you to scream and give me all your energy like Goku did for his final spirit bomb against Kid Buu. I need you to give me all your energy. This isn't going to be a good one. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not going to be a good one, but it's fine. Give me all your energy. I can feel it. Like, I was like, what happened to my head? I got confused what happened to my head there. I was like, why's my head so squished? I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay. Okay. This is it. The final pack. I'm nervous, man. Fucking nervous. This could make or break this entire night. We're gonna find out. Okay. Got a trickster. We've seen that a few times, but that's okay. Got a Gary. Hold on. I'm gonna hold it like this. Gary. Another freak bot to add to the collection. M. Hold on. I'm focusing. The kitty cat. The Kanze. Oh, that's a cool world. Sporelight Cave. Wait, this is a bad sign. This is a bad sign. That could be. Oh no. Wait. Oh, it's. Oh. It's a support. Full art foil support. Gassing up. Full art dim. It's not a foil. It's not a foil. There's a chance. There's a chance of this final card being something utterly fucking amazing versus something being. It's not a full art. No, it's a normal card. It's a mascot. I think that's it. Boys. That's it. Wasn't anything. We did get a full art foil support card, so I'll take that. And we did get a level 9 full art dim, but it's kind of a dud final pack. Well, you know what? I had fun anyway, and there were quite a few cards. Okay, wait, hold on. How the fuck do I play this game? Hold on. Go here. Go to this thing. Go to this. Hold on. I'm looking up the rules. I'm looking at the rules. Tactical combat featuring their favorite features. First player to score 3 points when winning combat. High level is 8. High level 9. Allows you to draw 1 card. Okay, wait. Actually, hold on. Let's move away from that. Let's move away. The polls seem pretty good overall. I did think the polls were good. We didn't get the signed card. I was really hoping for the signed card. Hold on. I have to figure out something really fast. I need to figure out how I can make a deck out of, I think I can make out of 50 cards. Hold on. Okay. We need to strategize here. We need to go through our bulk here for a second. We need to strategize. So the 9s are repeatable a lot of the time here. So we can go through and actually combine a lot of our 9s together. So hold on, let's get everything organized here. I have a strategy. So let's do you here, you here. This is going to be really dumb. It's going to be in so many different piles. Don't worry though. We're going to get this sorted out eventually. Level 9 Yuzu, Poseidon, give me a porcelain. We know where Nano is, so we'll keep that there. Tricky. Okay, just start with everything I currently have. Other porcelain. So you keep in mind you can only have 2 elements. Yes. 2 elements is fine. I think everything else is a single. Okay, I actually didn't get as many as I was thinking. Okay, but we do have the level 9 foils, which are not different from just the base level 9s, other than the fact that they're foils. So we did get 2 level 9 Nanolysses. Okay, well, we don't have enough level 10s to do anything. Everything else was a single for level 9, surprisingly. There's actually no other level 9s that are copies. Okay. So everything that's a single level 9 is going to go back in this little pile here. Wait, no, there's no way. Oh, I have a level 10. I have a level 10 Dairiku, don't I? Yeah, and I have a... No, I should have had another level 9, but... Oh, I guess I didn't. Imagine you got to include 10 since those upgrade the 9s. Yeah, but it's probably a ratio of like... I wouldn't think you'd include 3, but you might have to because there's just not that many. Okay. I thought I had 2 rain hose. We're going to keep Poseidon last because I might include... Poseidon has a good chance of being included in the deck, but it's not a level 10. We also have a good chance of including... All right, so Joel actually... We ended up having 3 level 9s for, so Joel's probably going in the deck. So Poseidon, I'm debating about. Out of our level 10s, our grass elemental ones did the best. Yeah, I did get the Gambler Dairiku level 10, and then a level 10 Nanolys, and then a level 10 Lucy. But we have 2 Froggies, 2 Milkies. We have 3 Porcelains. So we might end up building a green deck, depending on how we're doing here. I just don't know if I don't know what the average ratio is. That felt weird. I don't know what the ratio is for how I should build these decks with cards. I don't know if it's 50 cards. Hold on. Okay. So wait, hold on. Let me go here. Let me look this up. Mascot cards, support card. No. Maximum of 2 different elements per deck. Must include at least 1 PL8 VT. Maximum 3 copies of each support card. 2 copies of each mascot card. Can't play 10 if you don't own an 8 or 9. Can they only be played on the... can they only be played on the same... if they can only be played on the same card? Is that what it is? I was thinking maybe they can be played on the same element. But if they can only be played on the same card, that's going to be a problem. Okay, also, we need to go through this really fast and take out all the world cards. We'll come back to feet. We are going to make a feet deck. If there's anything I am making out of these decks, I'm making a feet deck. That will be a thing. Whether I make it tonight through the cards I have, doubtful, but I will be making a feet deck. I think you have to keep upgrading the same person from the beginning. That would make sense. I'm hoping you're wrong, but that makes a lot of sense. Hoping you're wrong, but I'm going to assume you're right because We also have to try to get decks with the same people where they synergize. I don't even know if we might actually be able to make that's not gonna be enough though. We may not be able to make a deck here. We may not have enough. We do have a Toma, because I don't even think I have a Froggy that's below level 10. And I have, I think, only one Milky that's level 8. So we may not be able to do a whole lot. There should be more worlds. I'm kind of surprised. Well, I guess in this bottom half. Hold on. I'm looking for it. I'm going to probably pass some cards that I shouldn't be passing. Like, I'm probably going to be passing cards that I should keep. We could maybe do Nano. There's so many Let's Play. There's a Milky. That's a level 8 Milky. Don't we have more Joels? I thought we definitely had more Joels. I thought we had more Porcelain Maids at lower levels, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. We had a lot of Noodles. Ah, here we go. There's a level 8. There's a level 8 Poseidon. So I don't think I have a lot of those. I think I only have like 2. So there may not be a whole lot we can do here, unfortunately. We have so many freak bots, man. We don't need this many freak bots. we have so many freak bots, and we have one heavenly. There's one heavenly, but we do have 2 feats. We do have 2 feet. We have a few Sayus. We could probably do a Sayu. We have a couple, but we can't go above the level though. Also, I'm just expecting I'm expecting the curve on pricing with VCard to be absurd because they've sold out of bulk for set 2. So I'm assuming that trying to get any extra cards. Oh, we had a level 9 Camilla? I forgot about that. Put that in that pile. There's a few cards we could do here. So many freak bots though. Okay, Bean, you gotta stop. Out. Tearing into my leg. I want to put Fork in a deck so bad because he just looks so disappointed. It's such a funny card. Like, I have to watch as he's just disappointed as the opponent tries to do something. I just completely stop them. You know, I'm going to be honest. I haven't been paying attention to any of the actual cards I was looking for, but I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. I feel like in the beginning I had a bunch of Joels. I had a couple of Joels, but I don't even have any level. I don't even have any level 10s. Hold on. I may have one more Joel. I might be crazy, but I think we have another full art support card and a full art 9. What was I doing, man? The fuck was I doing? I was not paying attention. And we got the eye candy one. That's right. Okay. So I don't think we have enough to do anything here, which is unfortunate. The problem is I don't know if they're going to synergize very well as well. I'm trying to think if grass is even something I can do. I don't know if they're going to synergize well. So right now, we don't have any level 9 Milkies, and we have 2 level 8 Porcelain Maids into 3 level 8 Porcelain Maids. So that would work. But we don't have any level 9 or 8 Froggies and no level 9 Milkies. So the Milky strat's probably dead. We have 1 Poseidon. We don't even have a second Poseidon. We only have 2 Poseidons. One's a level 9, one's a level 8, but we can still include that. We had I thought we have a few Tomas. Out of the multiple copies of the 9s, we only had Nanoliths. Sorry. But we might be able to also do something with that. I'm just debating. I don't know if there's really a whole lot I can do here. Considering I really don't have a ton. I don't have anything above. We do have a level 10 Nanoliths. We do have a level 10. We have a level 10 Gamlord Diariku. I don't think we have any Lucies that are certain levels. Do we have any level 8 Nanoliths? Hold on, I gotta go back through. Do we have any level 8 Nanoliths? May not. We may not have a lot to work with here, which is unfortunate. I was so confident we were gonna have something. There's a Vexora. We definitely have a level 9 Vexora. Yeah, we may not have almost anything to work with here. which is unfortunate. And I couldn't, I think I don't even know if I was able to order 2 boxes when I made my order. I think I was capped at 1 box. I could be wrong though. It was 5 months ago, so you know, it's kind of hard to remember. Gamersops, release Awaken Worlds yet again. My life is yours. All right, wait. We have a gambler. We have a gambler there, but we only have 1 that we can go into. We don't need gambler though. Let's look for a nanolist. Is there any nanolists in here? Got a few Camillas. There's probably a few Numies I can work with. There's a nanolist. That's a level 8. We have a level 8 and a level 9. Can we get another level 8? Because that could be something that works. Still have a little bit left, so hold on. We might be able to build a fire-based deck. Gambler. We have a couple gamblers. What if we could build a fire electric deck? No, we might have to do fire steel because Sarway has. Oh, but Sarway's at level 9. It's not even a level 10. So we might have to do a fire with Joel. We might have to do a porcelain maid with fire. Maybe. And that's even if they synergize. I don't actually know if they synergize very well. They could synergize like shit. Ikumi. There's another nanolist. Okay, we can work with that. Can we get a 3rd level 8 nanolist? Can we get a 3rd? Please, can we get a 3rd? I don't remember. We definitely have 3 gambler Diarikus, but we only have, I think, 1 level 9 and 1 level 10. I don't think we have enough level 9s. If it was 2 level 9s, I'd be okay. Like I'd be like, okay, like maybe we can do something there, but I don't think it's enough. So also these piles are gonna be mixed up now. I definitely put a pile to the right, and I don't know why. What do we have here? We do have a level 8 Sarway, so we can keep that here. I haven't even been paying attention if there's any others of her at level 8, and there may not be. Okay, so we don't have 2 level 8 nanolists, which is unfortunate. Let me double check about the Sarway. I don't think so though. I'm tempted with Gambler. Yeah, no clue on what the ratios are on cards should be. Yeah, I don't know. I would say higher level cards would be a lower ratio because you don't want to brick. But I could be completely wrong. But I would think you would want to not be... Usually if their levels are higher, you don't typically want to build into them as much because you want to sweeten your odds of the lower levels to build up into the higher levels. You don't want to brick yourself or else you're just completely worthless for a game. So that's the thing. I could have a decent ratio depending on, but I also have to figure out what cards synergize with what. Because certain cards might synergize with others, and I might have all the cards I need, but then they synergize like shit. And that's kind of the main problem that I think I'm going to run into. But I'm trying to get a list of what cards I could actually potentially play with. Sorry, wait, we'll take that. That's a second one. We don't have a level 10, but we have 2 level 9s. We can't do Froggy. We can't do Milk because we don't have any level 9s or 8s for Froggy. We could do Joel. Joel is maxed out on 3 and 3, I believe. So that actually works out. So we might just, well, no, he's on a 3 and he's on 2 and then 3 here. So we might have to go fire into grass. But there aren't any others I can really work with. Nanolist is good here because we have the 110. I think that's fine there. I mean, this is 5 cards. This should be 6 cards. No, that's 5 as well. So that's already 10 cards. Throw in 2 mascot, 2 sets of 3 for mascots. That makes 6. That's not right though. Hold on. And then support cards can be a max of 3, right? Hold on. 2 elements per deck include 1 PLA VT, maximum 3 copies of each support card, and then 3 copies of each, maximum 2 copies of each mascot card. So 4 mascots. Hold on. That's 9, 12. 9, 12, 14, 16. So you would mostly do worlds? Doesn't seem right. Well, no. I'm sorry. That you definitely would like, you would double those ratios for the PLs. You would double those ratios of each support card, each okay, so there's not exclusive. I think you can use any mascot. I don't think it matters who the VT is for mascots. So, I mean, our best bet would just be go into Joel with Nano. That would be our best bet. But we don't have any other level 10s other than Froggy and Milky, and then Frem, Numi, and Diariku, and then Lucy. But Dia would be our other bet because we have a ton of level 8 Dias. I think we only have one level 9 Dia though, which does kind of suck. So we don't have a ton to work with there. Yeah, we only have one level 9 Dia. Yeah, so we might have to just find other ways to fill the deck with other stuff. I think fire is going to be our main element, and then we're going to throw in, I think we have to go with plants. Shoto might be our next best. If not, then maybe Toma, but I'm not 100% sure. So if they're level ups, they just do the same thing as the previous card, right? That's what I assume. I assume they just do the same effects as their previous cards. Okay, so get all the level 9 fire cards in order and get all the level 9 plant-based cards, and we'll go from there. Okay, Cha-Cha I know is not going to work because we don't have enough there. We could also do metal or steel or whatever because we have a bunch of Croakies. We have a bunch of Croakies. I think we have a few Numies. We have a couple of Nyaners, Aethelstan. Like, we have a few things that can work. So we can also do that if we need to. So I actually am going to do both of those. I'm going to do those archetypes as well. Though, but they only go up to level 9. They don't go up to level 10. Fuck it. You know what? I'm still going to do it anyway. Because why not? Water, we have so much variety of water, it kind of stinks. But it is what it is. Let me get this here. My piles are going to look like dog shit, so I apologize. There is a method to my madness. Do not worry. There is a method to my madness. Because we do need to organize these into... We're going to put the level 8s at the bottom, even though I would like them to be stacked with Sorrowway. We're going to put them at the bottom. These are also the fires all mixed together with the plants. These are the plants. Okay, so do that there. Do this here, plants, and then do fire with these. So yeah, so we have one level 10, one level, okay. So we can put the level 10s here, and then same with the level 9s. Reverse the level 8 here. Okay. Okay. Now let's go through and let's get all of the... Oh, hold on. My piles are so fucked. But I also have a whole pile over here. Fuck. I don't even know if I went through this completely. We're not going to do buff because buff is only level 8. We can't level up. Well, I can do Dia. We can definitely do Toma. Because we do have a level 9 there. We can do... We're going to worry about these guys later. I think we could do Ellie, but I'm not going to worry about it. We could do one Camilla at least, because she has a level 9. We can do... We could just put out another Toma. I mean, I feel like I should just get all of the level 8s that I can, and then take all of the bulk and put them back in. But I'm only going to do certain level 8s rather than all of them. Dia we can do again. I think there's only one level 10. So I can still do those and I'll be okay. Not as many plant bait. I think we had any Kumi. We have a level 9 Ikumi. Hold on. Camilla, Ellie, Vex, Ikumi. Yeah. So I actually could do an Ellie. I could do an Ellie if I so chose, and I probably will. One Ikumi. Put you here. You're plant-based. We don't have a Vey. We do have one Vex. So we can do that there. Do another Diex. I need 3. We'll come back to Steel. And another time, being your claw out of my leg. You're piercing my leg. Ow! He does that a lot. I think we have 3 Dias, so, but I'm going to throw that there just in case. I honestly lost track already. I don't know how many we had. That's a Shoto. So we got the Shoto. We have the Ikumi. We did not get very many. We got 1 Vienna, I think. I wanted to get more, also more Lord Aethel Sands. Didn't get a lot of certain cards, and we did get a lot of others. We can maybe do something. Hold on. Let me cook. Suko cannot go above level 8, so we're not gonna worry about it. You can. I won. So I got my 1 there. I think if they can go up by 1, we should probably throw in a second card to increase my ratio odds. Here, what do we have here? Yeah, so if I can go up by 1, I should increase my ratio odds and add a second one. Not a third one, though. Camilla will do the same. If I get another Vex, we'll do the same. If I get another... I'm going to get somebody, I thought, fire-wise here soon. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, wait. Organize this really fast. Organize this pile really fast. So 8, 8, 8. Okay, so we have 2 Camillas. We have 4 here, so we're gonna put 1 of these back. And we do 3. So we got 3 of those. I think we had a second Ikumi I could have done. We should have another Vex. We should have another Vex Aura. 100%. And then I believe we have level 9s of each of these characters that we can throw in. I think we have 1 level 9 of each character here. We could do an Ellie. We do need, let's get 2 Ellies. I think there are 2 Ellies in here. And then another Vexora, if possible. Another Ikumi, another Vexora, 2 Ellies. And then we'll go from there. And then I'm gonna and then I'll actually split the stack down based on their effects. I'm trying to get just a general idea of how many cards I have, and if I can then cut down based on what effects they have. Okay, not this pile. Go to this far right pile that I have just randomly sitting over here. I should have enough mascots for fire, though I'm not sure if they go. Maybe not, though. Okay, there's an Ellie. I should have 2 Ellies. I'm pretty sure I have 2 level 8 Ellies, but I could be wrong. I maybe don't. I know I have 3 Forks, which I may try and throw in, but it's just going to depend on if... Okay, I do have 2 Ellies. Do I not have a second Vexora? Really? No, there's no way. I have to have a second Vex. I swear I had like 3 Vexes. I'm actually taking crazy pills if I don't have another one. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Okay, so that should be a second copy for all the level 8s, which is good. Bean, stop, please. It hurts. That should be 2 copies for each of those. And then 3 for Diariku, but Diariku has 2 copies of hers. So that's why. She's 2 level 9, so that's why. So Dia has 2 level, so everybody else has a level 9. So how many would this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 20, 21, 22. This would be 22. And then if I was to throw in the other elementals of green, using what I did have as a base, I would have, and then if you throw in the Joels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that'd be 38. That would be 38 characters with, and actually, hold on. We probably could add another Garden Keeper Sky if possible. I have to double check if I can add that. I might be able to add another Garden Keeper Sky, because I may have had a second one and I just didn't bother. Hold on. Sky. And I had to double check, because what was it, 2010? I'll just put them all together and count them up. I don't remember what all the numbers were. I think I had a second Garden Keeper Sky, but then I got to figure out what I want to do about mascots and support cards, because I'm assuming you would want to have a decent ratio of support cards, depending on, I don't know how the system works for playing things. It may be a free cast system. There may not be a mana source of any kind, which would make sense. There may not be a resource system, which would be, again, would kind of make sense. Check this pile. You would think after thumbing through these, I would just remember instantly, but no, it goes in and then immediately is gone. Like I can't remember it. I may only have one Sky, which is unfortunate, but okay. It's looking like I probably had one Sky, and I could still sub these out for other level 8s, but I just don't see the point, because if I can't upgrade, I don't think there's any reason to keep them in the deck. Check this pile here. It's a Vey. I don't think there's another Sky. Maybe. I have a lot of Spring Boughs. I could probably throw, I could also throw Spring Boughs in as a baseline, then upgrade from there. I bet I could build a decent water deck. Probably not. I actually don't have that many water-based 9s or 10s. I have a few, but not that many. Okay, so we have no other Sky, but that should be fine. Okay, so if we did combine these, this would be a total of 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14. $38. So it should be, yeah, it should be 38 cards. 50 is the max. Add in 2 sets of 3 mascots, 2 sets of 3 support cards. But again, I don't think that ratio is good. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. We will go to here. Let me try this. Okay. Okay. So it looks like the overall goal is to have 18 to 20 power level VTuber cards. Okay. Cool. Okay. So that's kind of the ratio there. That is a lot better. So we'll definitely keep the Porcelain Maids. We're definitely going to keep the Porcelain Maids. And then I have to learn how. I need to see what they play around. We'll definitely keep the Nanolus Dairiku, because they have the most amount of cards there. I think I kept their level 8s. Well, Daya's level 8s are down here. Did I not get any? Wait, hold on. Did I not get? No, I did get a Nano. Wait, I got like 1 Nanolus level 8. No, I did get 2. I got 2. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. So how many would this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. When you evolve a VT to a PL10, decay one of your opponent's VTs by 1. Okay, so here's the problem with Joel. I will not be going to level 10 very often with this deck. The best decks, the best color, or the best elemental combos to go to level 10 with that I currently have is Fire. These are all level 9s. These are my only other level 10s, and I don't even have, and I have a level 10 for Numi. Well, this is actually the Numi-verse, so I don't even know if this is actually the correct card. I don't think this is the correct card. Does it say? No, I don't even think this is the correct card. So I actually have nothing else that can go, because Froggy and Milky cannot go on top. Milky has a level 8, but doesn't have anything else. So if I go, so the amount of level 10s I have in this deck are only at 3, I believe, which is, no, it's at 2. It's a terrible ratio. Joel may be actually really bad with this deck. What about Sorrow? Hold on. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Read 1. Discard the top card of you and your opponent's deck. Okay. I don't know how discarding works, but do any of their abilities talk about discarding? While your backstage is full, 1 PL to this VT, you may search your discard pile for support to add to your hand. If you do, your opponent may do the same with their discard pile. Okay. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may draw 1 and put the rest on the bottom of your deck. Okay. Discarding would be really good to go into. So Joel would probably actually be worse, not that great for me because of that. So, but I don't have any. No, I do have the 2 level 8s. Sorry, but I don't have a ton of level 9s. So what if instead, how many would I be at if I did just, this should still put me at 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That puts me at 14. That's not bad. So if we play around the discard pile, we'd have to have my backstage full. Nanos is really good though with the, look at the top 3. So, while this is for a support card to add to your hand, and then this one is discard the top card of you and your opponent's deck. This would be a much better deck if I could look at my top card. So does blue let me do that a lot? Or is that just a completely different archetype? That's what I'm wondering. When your opponent plays a reinforcement, you may look at the top card of your deck and either discard it or put it on top. Crit, draw 1. How many water-based level 9s do I have? I cannot have that many. Right? I cannot have that many. Captain Hannah. I don't even think I have a level 8 Captain Hannah. I do have a level 8 Sayu, Yuzu, and Rain. So hold on. Let me see if any of them play around my discard pile. Because maybe instead I do water, I can play around my discard pile. Discard the top card of your deck if it's a support. Submerge. Ooh. Cottontail could also work really good. So maybe I go water. Well, I'm curious what the weakness and strength is. I don't know. I'd have to really look at this. Anyway, I could do all this theory crafting off stream, so I won't bore you guys with any of the specific stuff here. So let me get us transferred over, because we'll go ahead and get ready to end stream. So let me get us transferred over. So, VCard, baby! We didn't get anything I absolutely loved, but we did get a lot of really cool cards. Yeah, I won't bore you guys with the rest of the theory crafting. Might spend tonight beyond stream to look at that stuff into theory craft, but I am really interested to try to get a deck working to actually get it going. So, but yeah, I mean, I honestly probably would have had another box to really dig through if they didn't run out, but it is what it is. And, you know, maybe at some point, maybe at some point they'll open up Awaken Worlds again, and I'll be able to get another box. So, because I would definitely be down to get another box just to see what I can get. Even though you should not open boxes if you're looking for specific cards, you should just buy them as singles, 100%. So, but anyway, I think that is gonna be it for tonight. So, actually, hold on, let me see here. Oh, let's go ahead and let's raid into our good dear pal Golden Kenji. We'll go ahead and raid into Kenji since they are live. They got their PC fixed, so they're able to actually play more games and stuff, which is actually really cool. I don't remember what problems we were fully having, but we'll go ahead and raid into Kenji. So thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. I will have a schedule posted this weekend, but I hope you guys enjoyed the VCard unboxing. I hope it was kind of fun to see all the cool arts. I hope maybe you guys saw a few of your Oshis in there. Maybe you want to get ready to maybe go for set 3 when it comes out. Get your Oshis. Ripping cards. Don't do that. Don't rip cards. Don't rip cards. Don't do that, man. Come on. You should boil them and then eat them. That's what you should do. If you're gonna do anything with cards, you should eat them. That's like, I think it's scientifically the best way to get rid of your bulk is to air fry them and then cook them. I think that's like 100%. I think that's the best way to get rid of your bulk. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll go ahead and get you guys sent over, but I hope you have a wonderful night. Have a good weekend. I will see you guys next week. I'll have a schedule posted this week on socials. So bye 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 bye.